Hello, Scorpio. Welcome or welcome back. It's good to see you. This is your timeless collective reading, so it doesn't matter when you see this. If the message resonates, then it's for you. Also, be sure to check out the description box where I will leave some journal prompts for you based on this reading. Okay, so as I was picking out which decks wanted to work with your energy today, I was drawn to the Morgan Greer Tarot. And as soon as I pulled it off the shelf, I just spontaneously said out loud to myself, "Ooh, that's fun." I don't know why I said that. It's not really any more fun to me than any other deck. I love all my decks equally. But something about it just felt fun. There was a kind of levity that was coming through the deck, and definitely a sense of lightness in your energy that I haven't felt in a while. And then I pulled your oracle cards, and it's all coming together. It's all making sense. So let's go right into your pre-shuffled cards. I just saw 111 on the timer, and we'll see where the message takes us. Okay, so you've got play, waxing, waning, and at the bottom of the deck is banish. This message is so clear. I love it. Spirit wants you to be more playful. It's as simple as that. Not really, but Spirit wants you to be more playful. Embrace your playfulness. Scorpio has such a playful side. I think Scorpio just has such a reputation for being heavy and intense, right? Like, we are the death card. My rising sign is Scorpio, so we are the death card. We are the tower card. We are the underworld. We are darkness. And heck yes, that is absolutely true. But what a lot of people don't understand is all of that darkness and that incredible transformative energy, it actually can feed into an unparalleled sense of playfulness and spontaneity, as long as it doesn't get weighed down by, I don't know, the existential thoughts or whatever. Not even that, just weighed down by life. So get in touch with your playful side. Get in touch with your playful parts, right? And allow yourself to be more playful. When you enter a state of playfulness, you are inherently entering a state of flow. And that's really what Spirit wants for you right now, is to not force so much, to not try so hard, to understand that you don't have anything to prove. You don't have anything to prove. When you just lean back and let yourself be yourself and trust your embodiment, that flow state is power. And playfulness is absolutely a quality of power, true power. Okay? So with banish at the bottom of the deck, I'm actually hearing it's a very harsh energy, and Spirit is almost saying, like, be strict. Be very strict with yourself and cut out, banish, get rid of anything that inhibits your capacity to be playful. So this could be people, places, things outside of you. It can also be, most likely, limiting beliefs and perceptions that you hold about yourself, about being playful. There's definitely some kind of fear here. There's fear and limiting beliefs and resistance within you to being playful, whether you realize it or not. Otherwise, this message wouldn't be coming up, right? So this is asking you to take a closer look within yourself and around you at all the things that inhibit your capacity to be playful. Most likely there is a belief that says being playful is not powerful. Even if other parts of you totally understand that play is power, there's at least one part of you that doesn't get that, or that is afraid of being more playful. Now, I was also pre-shuffling the tarot deck, and the Strength card jumped out. First of all, this is Leo energy, and literally yesterday, at the time that I'm filming this, we just entered Leo season, okay? And it's also the number 8, which is August. So there's something about Leo energy here, Leo season, that's going to be very, very activating for you, very empowering. Something about Leo energy helps you to tap into your playfulness, okay? I'm hearing something about taking center stage, being willing to take center stage, being willing to be seen and heard and not care so much about what other people think of you. I mean, that is certainly a huge block to being playful. If you're just fixated on like trying to make people see you a certain way, oh, there's nothing that will dampen playfulness like that. That kind of fear, right? Now, this card is about the strength it takes to pull something in or the strength it takes to push something away. And in this particular case, I feel very strongly like it's speaking to the strength it will take for you to pull your fears closer to you. Can you love the parts of you that are in resistance to playfulness, right? Like, whatever this looks like for you, it could be so many different things, right? Maybe there's a part of you that says, I don't have time to play. I don't have time to play. This is stupid. Or like, it's not productive, right? I have more important things to do. Now I'm probably just projecting my own thoughts, but anything, it could be anything like that. That's resistance, that's fear. This card is saying, pull those parts of you closer. They don't feel good. These parts of you are not happy. They're stressed, they're tense. They're the opposite of playful energy. So give them some love, right? Give them some love and come to understand their motivations. What would be so bad about being more playful and being more spontaneous, being more lighthearted? How, there's so many questions you could ask. How is being more playful actually more productive, right? It's a whole rabbit hole you can go down. Okay? All right. Let's see. Where do we want to go from here? Let's be playful. I don't know what's going to happen. All right. Where do you want us to go from here, Spirit? Okay. Okay. That's fun. Tell me more about this playful quality of Scorpio. Tell me more about the playful qualities inherent in Scorpio energy, just in general. It is so interesting to think about, right? Scorpio is like the most intense sign, and yet maybe for that very reason it is the most playful. Tell me more about the playfulness of Scorpio. What playfulness wants to be unlocked, I'm hearing, within the collective of Scorpio? What playfulness wants to be unleashed? I'm hearing tether, like you've tethered parts of yourself. Playfulness in Scorpio. It's very spontaneous. It's very spontaneous. Ooh, interesting. 4 of Pentacles. Oh, okay. The Death card. Well, this is Scorpio's power card. So like this is you in your full power, which would include playfulness. What the heck? 5 of Swords. Oh, wow. Okay. Go with the flow. Go with the flow here. There's something about your playfulness that's very sneaky. It's almost like you keep things close. And again, like I'm rising Scorpio, so I'm speaking from experience here, but I'm just reading the cards, okay? I'm reading the cards. But I also know this from personal experience. Um, yeah, okay, it's like you hold things close to you. You can keep things a secret until like the perfect moment to drop a to drop a truth bomb. Okay, it's like I just see with this Four of Pentacles, he's like holding energy back, holding potentially information back, accumulating energy for later use. It's like waiting to strike, right? Waiting to, and that's that spontaneous energy. That's going with the flow. Like you have this innate, inherent capacity to know when to make a joke and when not to, when to drop this kind of, I don't know, I just keep hearing truth bomb or not, when to strike and when to hold back. That's an art form. A lot of people don't have that kind of social awareness or emotional intelligence, right? You have incredible awareness, incredible awareness. And yes, there is an intensity to your playfulness. Yes. But it's not scary. It's not a scary intensity. I'm hearing it's an intensity that is infused with grace. I don't even really know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. And the five of swords. Oh, this is funny. I mean, you like playing games, okay? You like playing games with people. Sometimes mind games. Yes, mind games. Which in its shadow state would, of course, be manipulation. Of course. But we're not talking about that. We're not talking about the Five of Swords in shadow. We're talking about the Five of Swords in its exalted state. And the Four of Pentacles in its exalted state. Death card in its exalted state. You're very strategic in the way that you operate. You're so like laser focused and observant, and you just have this capacity to really weave in and out of people's energies and situations, and you can use your capacity to manipulate energy for good or bad, right? So when you're using it for good, you're being playful. You're being playful. You like to play mind games with people for fun. And it is fun, right? Very interesting. This is so interesting. I was totally not expecting this. Okay, what else? What else, Spirit? Where do we go from here? I'm just hearing keep going. Okay, fine. What else do you want to say about this? What else do you want to say? Okay, yeah, just keep going. There's so much love in Scorpio energy that I don't know that people really fully understand that the intensity is coming from love. You see how there's the rose here? What else do you want to say about this, Spirit? What else do you want to say? Oh, I'm getting flashbacks. Okay. Okay, okay. Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Temperance. Yes. Yes. I feel like Spirit wants you to start walking in the direction of healing your relationship to playfulness and these parts of you that you may have deemed inappropriate. I'm hearing one step at a time, one day at a time, work on healing your relationship to your natural playfulness, which you may have misunderstood at some point in the past and therefore deemed it bad or wrong. Because there is that capacity to manipulate. There is that capacity to like play those mind games, to like know when to strike, right? Again, it's all like, is it being used for good or bad? The Temperance card is healing. It's blending opposites. It's blending energies to arrive at something new. I feel like Spirit is saying it's time for you to walk towards holding a new perspective about your playful energies and how your playful energies are designed specifically to I'm hearing exalt your purpose. What that really means is your playfulness is actually a key part of your purpose. So playfulness, again, it's not just about like making sure that you balance work with play so you don't burn out and that's it. It's like this silly thing. You got to make sure you play sometimes so that you can keep working, right? No. Like playfulness, what Spirit is saying here is you've got to completely reframe what playfulness is and how it comes through you, because it's a state of being that you're meant to have full access to like all the time. And your unique flavor of playfulness is actually part of your purpose. Okay? Okay, Spirit is saying that's that through that deck. Let's go to my deck. I'm going to pull a journal prompt for you from my journal prompt deck that I just made. And then we'll close out with a message from another oracle deck. What journal prompt wants to come forward for the collective of Scorpio at this time? I cannot. I literally just said this in Aries' reading earlier this morning. I know I'm in the flow when synchronicities like this happen. You got number 62. A memory that always makes me laugh was when... ... Fill in the blank. So this is kind of a complete the sentence journal prompt. And we've got a number 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. Yeah, I'm telling you, there's something about August and Leo energy that's going to be really catalyzing for you. Anyway, so fill in the blank. A memory that always makes me laugh was when. Laugh. Let yourself laugh. Laughter is the best medicine, right alongside crying, right? That's the other thing about Scorpio. I've been thinking about this a lot lately, in general, but it's coming through right now. Scorpio energy has unbelievable range. Scorpio has the capacity or the bandwidth to go from laughing to crying in a second. And it's not because they're dissociating or they're like, trying to run away from the sadness with the joy or whatever. Like, it's just, I don't know. There's something about the depth of Scorpio energy that just permits it to have such incredible range of emotion and experience. And I think if you sit with this for a little while, you will see how true depth is not always heaviness. Sometimes depth is laughter, right? Okay. Let's close out with a message from the Magical Botanical Oracle. So we're going to see what plant energy wants to work with you right now and what it has to say. Final closing message for Scorpio, please, Spirit. You become magnetic when you laugh. You become magnetic when you're playful. Your playfulness has depth. Final closing message for Scorpio, please, Spirit. I just saw the number 99. Ooh, I don't think I've ever pulled this one before. I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's number 9. Okay, well, first of all, it's number 9. I'm going to open the guidebook. We're going to read straight from the guidebook. So maybe I'll be able to read it better in the guidebook. Fly something. Fly agaric. Yeah. Never heard of it. Fly agaric. Let's see what it says. Okay. It's a mushroom, if you couldn't tell. The fly agaric mushroom is the archetypal magic mushroom of fairy tales, being red-capped with white spots and a white stalk. Originally from the north, it's been introduced with new trees across the world, making it into the southern hemisphere. It's used in magic for contact with the spirit world. While toxic, fatality is rare, and various methods of preparation lower toxicity levels. Blah, blah, blah. The image also shows up in Alice in Wonderland with the famous caterpillar upon a mushroom, associated with the realm of enchantment, fairies, fairy animals such as foxes and hares, which we have, coyote and hare in the play card. Okay, so the spirit of the fly agaric is one of connection and communion between the world of flesh and the world of spirit, particularly associated with the underworld, darkness, the shadow, and the spirit embodied in nature rather than connecting with a more remote heavenly realm. The healing powers of fly agaric are about accepting change and letting things fall away, decompose, and become something new. It can assist us with breaking free of religious organizations and beliefs that have become toxic in our lives and no longer serve us. It can also help heal issues of abuse. It can regenerate our sense of wonder and childlike creativity, helping us release fears of rejection for playing and expressing our childlike nature. This is why I do what I do. Okay, last little paragraph here. It indicates an opportunity to enter into the wondrous world of spirit and make contact with a deeper level of awareness, catalyzing your own creativity and healing. You must be willing to take the risk of being perceived as foolish or crazy, and also take the time to listen in order to learn. KKKKK. Yeah. The healing will require you to face fears about yourself and the world. You will need a willingness to let go of the poisons that are familiar, but which will ultimately harm you. It's absolute perfection. Okay, so if you want to work with this plant, there you go. Don't eat it, I would say. Please don't. But you can work with this plant energetically for sure, and that just confirms everything. It's time to embrace your childlike wonder, your spontaneity, your playfulness. Be willing to be a little bit foolish, right? And get to know your playful sides a little bit better from the perspective you now hold as a more self-aware adult, right? You can maybe understand your own playfulness in a way you never have before. Okay. Thank you so much for letting me read for you, Scorpio. This was very fun. Leave any questions or comments down below. I would love to hear from you, and be sure to check out the journal prompts in the description box. I will include this one as well as several others. All right, until next time, bye.